Hey guys, I saw these. Look, I try to check Game Pass like every day, just to see like, look if there's anything new, if there's anything cool, guys. So shout out to Killer Instinct from the '90s, I think. I'm not sure. Oh my gosh, whoever is AAA bros, that person's like hardcore. Okay, who do I want to be? Jago. Shout out to that Jago guy. I know there's a Jago guy on Twitch. Jago. Excuse me, guy. Excuse me, sir. Oh my gosh. So I like to put the sound there so you can hear me hitting all these buttons and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Oh my gosh, guys. Let me send them. Whoops. Oh, oh, no. Resume. Resume. Finally, there you go. Oh no, no. Oh my gosh, that was so close, guys. Okay, thank you guys. Who do I want to be? Well, look, this AAA guy is obviously really good. You know, last thing I want is for him to come to my house, armed to the teeth, looking for a fight, you know, shooting bullets at my house. And then I'm like, look, guy, I'm not really into that kind of stuff. So there, I just, you know, I bowed to his AAA excellence. Gosh, look, combo. I said, look, combo. Gosh, he's gonna get me. Oh, I did my hi, Yugen. Hi, you. Hey, he hit me after the buzzer, guys. That was so mean. No, shout out to everyone out there. I appreciate you, especially the people who are like, hey, you should stop. I don't want you making videos. I'm like, hey, you don't have to watch them. You know, like I realize that the people who like me the most but are the most negative, maybe that's just their personality type. And I realize maybe they realize that I realize that when they get negative, it motivates me. It gets me fired up because I'm like, look, this guy obviously can make his own content. He's got millions of followers. And I'm just here like just having a good time. But yet somehow that bothers that person. I'm like, look, I appreciate you. You got to appreciate your millions of viewers and followers. You know, why are you concerned with some guy that's just making videos for fun and enjoying himself with like 16 followers? You know, like at the end of the day, you know, maybe someone really important follows you. You know, maybe Donald Trump follows you. So, you know, that should, even if you have 1 million followers and you're like, I don't really care. And I'm like, well, maybe you should care. You know, what if your followers are like significant people and you're actually influencing people that are making important decisions in the world? So I say thank you to all those people who say that I should stop making videos because you motivate me to want to try harder, to care more about my family and all the people in the community, because at the end of the day, every single person has something to contribute. They do, even if someone does something wrong. You know, we learn that's how laws come about, right? Somebody does something that wasn't illegal before, and now it's illegal because someone had to bring that to the attention of everyone, and that person's name can be connected to that law. I always found that interesting. You know, when I'm like, I don't know if people realize that. When they do something and then their name is attached to a law, like indefinitely forever, basically, for as long as the country is in existence. So I think that part is interesting. Killer Instinct is a cool game. I downloaded the newest one. The problem with the newest one is like 80 gigs, guys. Look, I'm gonna keep it real. I don't think the Steam Deck. I don't think the Steam machine is gonna see the light of day. Very soon. I think gas prices are going to double, triple at the conservative side of this situation. I was watching the George Bush speech at the end of the Iraqi war. I think it was after a few weeks or a few months. I think we didn't realize then that victory didn't come with just dropping bombs and destroying critical infrastructure. At the end of the day, we had to capture something more than that. So I'm hope that we learned from that situation, and thank you. Speed Demons, winning streak. Shout out to Microsoft. Now I'm curious if these AI, don't I want to say AI robots? I know they're building robots in the Bay Area, San Francisco. One robot every day. No, I'm kind of interested. I'll link that. But these are fighting robots. I think there's different types of robots, but I'm curious if they're going to be sending these robots to the Middle East soon. So yeah, I think warfare has changed. I think it's been there's been a big human element, and then I think now it's like machines. It's kind of like, I don't know. I don't know what to think. So guys, I don't know what to think about this. All I know is that I went over in time. Shout out to Jago on Twitch. I know he plays. I tried to catch a lot of. This was back in the day, like I was like really interested in Twitch. I thought it was a really cool platform. I did. He played Guitar Hero. Thank you. But I think that just YouTube is really the only social media I kind of get, because you can have long form kind of conversations, or someone can research something and then present it to me in like a 30-minute block, and I think that's cool. I really do. And no other platform really does that I know of, that's mainstream, that's even though I've been on YouTube for whatever 17 years, but I don't do the premium just because I'm like, look, sometimes the ads actually help me. I know my son, he hates ads. He's like, whenever an ad comes on, he's like, and I'm like, well, sometimes the ads have good stuff. Thank you, guys. God bless. I appreciate you joining me here, and I'll see you tomorrow. Like, comment, subscribe, only if you're capable of doing so. I like to say, I know lifting your hand up and hitting the screen with the one finger, it is a lot to ask, because if, I don't know everyone's situation. I don't know if you even have arms or legs or a nose. I think I can do it with my nose too, but I'm just saying some people don't have any of those things. They're not capable of doing that. Or maybe they don't want to. Maybe they're like, hey, this guy doesn't deserve to have any of the things that, somebody who contributes or is a part of a society and trying to make a better situation for everyone, that person doesn't deserve it. And I'm like, well, that's your opinion, and you have the right to say that. And I'm grateful to all the people who come to my channel and comment like that. I do, because I think everyone should have a voice, especially the people who are, threatening and putting other people down. I think those are the people who should be allowed to be the most vocal, because at the end of the day, I think that impacts their own lives as well. So I think we should help everyone get to where they're trying to go, no matter where it is. That's just my opinion. Thank you, guys. Killer Instinct. Shout out to you. Like, comment, subscribe. Only for capable of. Thank you.